So Ethereum, what do you think about the SEC not being able to get clear on if it's a security or not?
Yeah, I think one is that's a question for lawyers. It's a better question for lawyers. But my view is that it's unfortunate that the SEC hasn't, or the SEC has created more ambiguity than is actually necessary, and we see other countries move forward and be more. I would say they have a warmer attitude towards cryptocurrencies and tokens and blockchain-based applications. And I wish the SEC had that approach. And so I think there is this, in the US, there is this chaos, confusion. And we saw a ruling just recently where a judge said the Ripple token is not a security, and the SEC, and this is a case that the SEC brought against Ripple, and the SEC responded this week saying they disagree with the judge, right? And so that's not really helpful in a market that needs structure and organization and clarity around the regulation. So I think this kind of dispute is not helpful and puts the U.S. at a disadvantage long term. And we see other countries, Singapore, Hong Kong, countries in the Middle East, Dubai, and I just saw a piece about Japan being more embracing towards Web3. And so I think the U.S. needs to figure this piece out pretty quickly. It's been an enormous amount of time. The SEC has been looking at this for 6, 7, 10 years. They know about this. This is not new stuff. And I think hopefully we can get somewhere where there is more clarity, and this will allow innovation to occur in the U.S.
Well, Jamiel, I have to ask, any price predictions for Ethereum for 2023?
I don't have any of that. I don't do any of that. I do hold ETH. I trade it, but I don't make any public predictions. It's very speculative, and anybody that does put money into it needs to put money in that they can afford to lose. It's very volatile, so, but I'm bullish long term. So, yeah.
What he's saying is do your own research.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Don't blame me if it goes down a bit.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.